The moment you clicked on this video, a divine spark ignited in the universe, calling your name with a purpose so profound it's been written in the stars for weeks. You're not here by chance. Something sacred, something unstoppable, guided your heart to this message, crafted just for you 3 weeks ago by forces beyond this world. Archangel Michael, the guardian of your destiny, has been whispering through the veil, urging you to listen, to stay, to open your soul to what's coming. In the next few moments, your spirit will tremble, your hope will awaken, and the path to your breakthrough will unfold like a scroll of light. Don't turn away. The heavens are speaking, and they're speaking to you. Your life has felt heavy lately, hasn't it? The weight of unspoken dreams, the sting of betrayals that cut deeper than you let on, the quiet moments when you wondered if your prayers were even heard. You've carried burdens that weren't yours to hold, guilt from choices long past, fear that your time has slipped away, doubts that whisper you're not enough. But hear this. Every tear you've shed has been seen. Every silent cry has echoed in the spiritual realm. Those struggles weren't meant to dim your light. They were forging it, shaping you into someone ready for a miracle so powerful it will shift your entire reality. You're not broken. You're being prepared for a destiny that shines brighter than you can imagine. Feel that stirring in your chest right now, that warmth, that quickening of your heart. It's not random. It's the divine energy of abundance moving toward you, a confirmation that you're exactly where you need to be. You've been searching for a sign, haven't you? A whisper from the universe that says your dreams aren't lost, that your purpose is still alive. This is it. This message is your divine compass, pointing you toward a future where financial freedom lifts the weight of worry, where love restores what was taken, and where your purpose burns so brightly it lights the way for others. You're not forgotten. You're chosen, and heaven is ready to show you why. The enemy has tried to stop you. Those sleepless nights, those waves of doubt that hit out of nowhere, those moments when you felt like giving up. That wasn't just life. That was spiritual warfare, a desperate attempt to pull you away from this moment. But Archangel Michael has been fighting for you, standing guard over your path, breaking every chain that tried to hold you back. He's been clearing obstacles you didn't even see, silencing voices that doubted your worth, protecting the promises written for your life. Right now, he's whispering, "You're closer than you think. Your breakthrough is near." Trust that voice. It's not your imagination, it's divine truth. Picture your future for a moment, a life where bills don't keep you awake at night, where opportunities flow to you like a river, where your heart feels light because you're finally living the purpose you were born for. This isn't a distant dream, it's your divine inheritance. Heaven is aligning resources, people, and moments to bring you into a season of prosperity. It might come through a conversation that feels like fate, an idea that sparks in your mind, or a door that opens unexpectedly. When it arrives, you'll know it's not luck. It's a miracle, orchestrated by a higher power that's been watching you all along. You've been faithful, even when it hurt. You've prayed when your heart was heavy, believed when the world told you to quit, kept going when everything seemed against you. That's why this moment is yours. Your name is written in the spiritual realm, glowing with promise, sealed with purpose. You're not just another soul. You're a vessel of divine light, called to break cycles of struggle, to rebuild what was lost, to shine so brightly that others find hope in your story. If this is stirring something in you, if your spirit feels alive, take a moment to like this video. It's a small act, a signal to the universe that you're ready to receive what's meant for you. Doubts might be creeping in now, whispering that this is too good to be true, that miracles don't happen for you. Those are lies, and they're powerless against the truth of who you are. You are loved by a divine power. You are guarded by angels. You are destined for greatness. The delays you faced weren't rejections. They were divine pauses, refining your path to ensure your blessing is unshakable. Speak this truth over your life. I am ready. I am worthy. Say it out loud. Let the heavens hear you, because when you declare your faith, doors open and miracles move faster. The people who've hurt you, who walked away, who made you question your worth, they're not your story's end. Their departure was a divine clearing, making space for the right connections, the ones who see your soul and honor your light. You don't need to chase them or prove yourself. Your value is written in the heavens, and the people meant for you are already being guided to your path. They'll arrive in divine timing, bringing love that feels like home, opportunities that align with your purpose, and moments that remind you why you kept going. You've been asking, why has it been so hard? The answer is simple but profound. Your struggles were building your strength. Every challenge was a step toward this moment, every setback a setup for your comeback. The Creator has seen every moment you chose faith over fear, every time you rose when you wanted to fall. And now the Divine is saying, your time is here. In the coming days, watch for signs, a conversation that feels too perfect to be random, a feeling of peace that settles over you, a spark of inspiration that lights up your path. These are heaven's fingerprints, confirming your miracle is unfolding. Your financial freedom is closer than you realize. The stress of not having enough, the weight of debt, it's not your forever. Heaven is preparing a shift, a transfer of abundance that will let you breathe, dream, and give without fear. This isn't just about money. It's about living in overflow where you can build, create, and bless others. You're not meant to scrape by. You're meant to thrive, to be a source of hope, a testimony of what's possible when you trust in a higher purpose. Stay open, because the way forward might come in a form you don't expect. A new connection, a bold idea, a moment of clarity. If this message is speaking to your soul, if you feel hope rising, consider subscribing to this channel. It's a way to stay connected to this energy, to keep hearing messages that lift your spirit and guide your path. Your subscription is a quiet declaration that you're ready for more, that you're open to the miracles waiting to unfold. Someone out there is thinking of you right now, their heart stirred by a pull they can't explain. They might be a stranger, a friend, or someone from your past, but they're part of this divine plan. Don't rush to find them. Just stay ready, because when they arrive, it will feel like destiny. It will feel like a piece of your heart clicking into place. Heaven works like that, hiding blessings in moments that feel familiar, so when they land, you know they're real. Trust the timing. Your path is being guided by power greater than you can see. The spiritual warfare you felt, those moments when the air felt heavy, when doubts hit harder than usual, wasn't random. The enemy sensed your breakthrough coming and tried to stop it. But Archangel Michael has been your shield, fighting battles in the spiritual realm, clearing the way for your miracle. He's whispering now. The storm is over. Your light is rising. You don't need to fight or force anything. Just stay present, stay faithful, and watch as the divine unfolds what's been promised to you. You've been disappointed before. You've hoped, prayed, and waited, only to feel let down. But this moment is different. This message was crafted for your heart, sealed by divine timing, delivered to you now because you're ready. In the next few days, expect the unexpected, a sign that feels like a nod from heaven, a moment that confirms you're on the right path. It might be a kind word from a stranger, an opportunity that aligns with your dreams, or a peace that settles over you like a warm embrace. These are the markers of your breakthrough, proof that heaven is moving. Your life is about to become a story of triumph. People will look at you and wonder how you rose, how you found peace, how you stepped into abundance. And you'll know it wasn't chance. It was faith. Your story will inspire others, showing them that no matter how deep the valley, The divine always leads you to higher ground. If this is resonating, if your spirit feels lifted, take a second to like this video. It's a way to say, I'm here, I'm ready. It's a step toward claiming the destiny waiting for you. The legacy you're building isn't just for you. It's for the generations that will follow, the lives you'll touch, the hope you'll spark. Your financial breakthrough is a tool to break cycles of struggle, to heal wounds, to create opportunities that ripple outward. You're not just receiving abundance, you're becoming a source of it, a light that guides others to their own miracles. The world needs your strength, your vision, your faith. And heaven is equipping you to shine brighter than you ever thought possible. You've always felt different, like you didn't quite belong. That's because you were never meant to fit in. You were meant to stand out. You're a trailblazer, called to carve a path where others see only obstacles. The challenges you've faced were preparing you for this role, strengthening your spirit to lead, to create, to transform. Your financial freedom, your divine purpose, your unshakable faith. They're not just gifts for you. They're tools to change the world, to show others what's possible when you trust in a higher power. Right now, the heavens are alive with movement. Angels are aligning opportunities, clearing distractions, opening doors that no one can shut. You don't need to know every step of the path. Just trust that it's being laid before you, one moment at a time. Say it now. I receive my miracle. Let those words carry your faith into the spiritual realm, because when you speak, heaven listens. When you believe, miracles manifest. Your breakthrough is unfolding in real time. In the hours ahead, watch for the signs. Repeating numbers on the clock, a dream that feels like a message, a conversation that sparks something new. These aren't coincidences. They're confirmations that your destiny is in motion, that the divine is working behind the scenes. You don't need to chase it. Just stay open, stay ready, and let the miracle find you. Your life is about to become proof that heaven never forgets its own. Someone from your past might be watching you now, their heart stirred with regret or wonder. Or maybe it's someone you haven't met, their spirit already connected to yours by divine design. They're part of this story, a piece of the puzzle that will bring your purpose to life. Don't force the connection. Just trust that when the moment comes, it will feel right, like a memory you didn't know you had. The divine works in quiet ways, weaving blessings into moments that feel like home. You've been carrying pain that wasn't yours to keep. Shame from mistakes, fear of what's next, wounds from words that cut too deep. But none of that defines you. You are a child of divine promise, a keeper of sacred light. Every step you've taken, every prayer you've whispered has brought you to this moment. Your past is not your prison, it's the foundation of your triumph. Let go of what's gone, embrace what's coming. Your miracle is here, and it's bigger than you can imagine. If this message is igniting something in you, if you feel the spark of possibility, subscribe to this channel. It's a way to stay rooted in this energy, to keep receiving guidance that lifts your soul and lights your path. Your presence here is a declaration that you're ready for what's next, that you're open to the divine unfolding of your destiny. The love you've been longing for is closer than you think. It's not just a person, it's a feeling, a peace, a connection that heals what's been broken. Whether it's a relationship, a renewed sense of self, or a bond with the divine, it's being prepared for you. Don't rush it. Trust that when it arrives, it will feel like truth, like a part of your soul you've always known. Heaven is guiding it to you, and it will come in perfect time. Your financial breakthrough is more than money. It's freedom. It's the ability to live without fear, to give without worry, to build without limits. Imagine a life where you can create, inspire, and lift others up, all because you trusted in a higher purpose. That's what's coming, a season of abundance that lets you shine, not just for yourself, but for everyone around you. You're not meant to struggle. You're meant to overflow, to be a living testament to what faith can do. The divine is speaking to you now through this message, through the stirring in your heart, through the signs you'll see in the days ahead. You're not alone. You're guarded by angels, guided by a power that never fails. Say it one more time. I am ready. I receive it. Let your voice rise. Let your faith soar. Let your spirit claim the miracle that's already yours. Your life is about to change, and heaven is cheering you on. In the moments after this video, keep your eyes open. A kind word, an unexpected opportunity, a moment of clarity. These are the markers of your breakthrough. They're not random, they're divine. You're standing at the edge of something extraordinary, a life where abundance, love, and purpose flow freely. Don't shrink back. Don't doubt. Step into it with faith, because your miracle isn't coming. It's here. The air around you is alive with possibility, charged with a divine current that's been building for weeks, waiting for this exact moment to reach you. You've felt it, haven't you? Those quiet nudges, those fleeting moments when the world seemed to pause, as if something greater was trying to catch your attention. That was no accident. The universe has been orchestrating this encounter, aligning every detail to ensure this message finds your heart. Archangel Michael, your unseen protector, has been guiding you here, shielding your path from distractions, preparing you for a revelation that will shift the very ground you stand. On, stay with it. The heavens are moving, and they're moving for you. You've walked through seasons of silence, times when it felt like your prayers were met with nothing but echoes. Those moments tested your spirit, made you question if you were seen, if your dreams mattered. But every silent season was a sacred pause, a time when the divine was working behind the scenes, shaping a future brighter than you could envision. Your faith, even when it wavered, was a beacon that heaven never ignored. Every whispered hope, every moment you chose to keep going, was recorded in the spiritual realm. Now, those seeds of faith are sprouting, ready to bloom into a harvest of abundance that will leave you in awe. There's a fire within you, a spark that's never gone out, no matter how hard life tried to extinguish it. You've carried dreams that felt too big, visions that seemed out of reach, yet they've stayed with you, burning quietly in your soul. That's not coincidence, it's divine design. Those dreams are the blueprint of your purpose, etched into your spirit by a higher power. They're not fantasies, they're promises, waiting for you to step into them. Right now, the universe is aligning the pieces, people, opportunities, resources, to bring those visions to life. Trust that inner fire. It's leading you to a destiny that's yours alone. The weight of the world has tried to pull you down, hasn't it? Expectations from others, responsibilities that never seem to end, fears that whisper you'll never break free. But those burdens don't define you. They're temporary shadows, fading in the light of what's coming. Archangel Michael is standing watch, cutting through the chains of limitation, clearing the fog that's clouded your vision. He's whispering, "You are stronger than you know. Your freedom is near. You don't need to carry the world anymore. The divine is lifting it, replacing it with a peace that will guide your next steps." Imagine a life where your heart feels full, not from fleeting moments, but from a deep, unshakable joy. A life where you wake up each day knowing you're walking in your purpose, where financial stress no longer steals your peace, where your presence inspires those around you. This isn't a far-off hope. It's the reality heaven is crafting for you. The breakthrough you've been praying for is taking shape, not as a single moment, but as a new season where abundance flows, relationships heal, and your purpose shines. It's coming through doors you didn't expect, in ways that will feel like divine poetry. You've felt alone at times, like the world didn't see you, like your struggles were yours to bear in silence. But you were never alone. Angels have been near, holding your dreams when you couldn't, guarding your heart when it felt too heavy. Every time you thought you were falling, they were lifting you. Every time you felt invisible, the divine was watching, planning, preparing. Now those unseen hands are moving, arranging moments that will show you just how seen you've always been. A kind gesture, a timely word, a spark of opportunity. These are the signs that your miracle is unfolding. If this message is stirring your soul, if it feels like a light breaking through the dark, take a moment to like this video. It's a quiet act, a way to tell the universe you're open to what's next, that you're ready to embrace the path being laid before you. Your presence here is no accident. It's a divine appointment, and every step you take toward it matters. The voices that doubted you, the ones who said you couldn't, who questioned your worth, they don't hold your future. Their words were noise, not truth. The divine has written a different story for you, one where your light outshines every criticism, where your success silences every doubt. You don't need to prove yourself to them. Your life, your faith, your resilience, they're already proof of your greatness. The people meant to walk with you, to lift you up, to share your journey. They're coming, guided by a power that never fails. You've been asking for clarity, haven't you? A sign to show you the next step, a light to guide your path. This moment is that clarity. It's not just words, it's a divine transmission, a message that's been traveling through time to reach you now. In the days ahead, you'll notice it. Small moments that feel too perfect to be random, connections that spark new ideas, a peace that settles over you like a warm breeze. These are the markers of your spiritual awakening. Proof that the divine is leading you to a life of purpose and prosperity. Your financial struggles have been real, but they're not your destiny. The sleepless nights worrying about bills, the sacrifices you made to keep going, they've been seen. Heaven is preparing a shift, a moment where abundance flows in ways that free you from those chains. It might come as a new opportunity, a conversation that opens a door, or an idea that changes everything. This isn't about fleeting wealth. It's about a lasting prosperity that lets you live boldly, give generously, and build a legacy that echoes through time. There's a rhythm to your life right now, a divine cadence you can't quite explain. Maybe you've noticed it, the way certain numbers keep appearing, the way a song or a word feels like it was meant for you. That's the universe speaking, aligning your steps with a higher purpose. You're not imagining it. You're sensing the truth. A sacred shift is happening, and it's happening for you. Trust those moments. They're guideposts, leading you to a breakthrough that will redefine what you thought was possible. The pain you've carried, the wounds from betrayal or loss, they're not your story's end. They're the raw material of your transformation, the clay the divine is using to shape something beautiful. Every hurt has been a lesson, every scar a testament to your strength. Now those wounds are healing, turning into wisdom that will guide you and others. You're not just surviving, you're becoming a beacon. Someone whose story shows the world that hope is stronger than pain, that faith can move mountains. If this is resonating, if your heart feels lighter, consider subscribing to this channel. It's a way to stay tethered to this divine energy, to keep receiving messages that remind you of your purpose. Your choice to stay connected is a step toward claiming the life that's waiting for you, a life where miracles aren't just possible, they're promised. Someone out there is being drawn to you, their heart stirred by a force they can't name. They might be a mentor, a friend, or a partner, but they're part of this divine plan. They're not here to complete you. You're already whole. They're here to walk beside you, to amplify your light, to share in the purpose you're stepping into. Don't search for them. Just stay open, because when they arrive, it will feel like a moment written in the stars, a connection that fits perfectly into your journey. The spiritual battles you've sensed, those moments when fear felt overwhelming, when doubt tried to take root, They were real, but they're losing their grip. Archangel Michael has been your warrior, fighting in realms you can't see, dismantling every plan to hold you back. He's clearing the path now, making way for a season of ease, where doors open effortlessly, where your steps feel guided. You don't need to struggle anymore. The divine is paving the way, and all you need to do is walk it with faith. You've wondered if your dreams were too big, if your heart's desires were out of reach. But those dreams were planted by a higher power, seeds of a purpose that's uniquely yours. They're not too big, they're exactly the right size for the destiny you're meant to live. The universe is working now to bring them into reality, aligning opportunities that will make those dreams tangible. Trust them, nurture them. They're the map to your future, a future where abundance and purpose flow together like a river. The weight of yesterday is lifting. The mistakes you've carried, the regrets that linger, they're dissolving in the light of what's coming. You don't need to be perfect to receive this blessing. You just need to be you, flawed, faithful, and ready. The divine doesn't ask for perfection. It asks for presence. Be here in this moment with an open heart. Your past is not your cage. It's the soil where your miracle is growing, ready to break through and change everything. In the hours ahead, you'll feel it, a shift in the air, a clarity in your thoughts, a spark of hope that feels like a gift. These aren't random moments. They're divine signals confirming that your breakthrough is near. A phone call that feels like fate, a moment of inspiration that lights up your path, a peace that settles over you. These are the signs that heaven is moving. You don't need to chase them. Just stay awake, stay present, and let the divine unfold what's been promised. Your life is becoming a story of redemption. The chapters of struggle, of doubt, of loss, they're giving way to pages of triumph, of joy, of purpose. People will look at you and see the impossible made possible, the broken made whole. Your journey will be a light for others, showing them that faith can rewrite any story, that the divine never forgets its own. You're not just living, you're becoming a testament to what's possible when you trust in something greater. The energy around you is shifting, can't you feel it? It's subtle but real, like a breeze carrying the scent of something new. That's the divine at work, rearranging the pieces of your life to fit the masterpiece you were born to be. You're not stuck, you're not lost. You're being guided step by step toward a future where financial freedom, deep love, and unshakable purpose are your reality. Trust the process. The divine is writing a story that's bigger than you can see, but it's yours. You've been a warrior, even when you didn't feel like one. Every time you chose to keep going, every time you prayed through the pain, every time you held on to hope, you were fighting a battle the world couldn't see. Now that battle is turning. The divine is stepping in, bringing reinforcements, clearing the way for your victory. Archangel Michael is by your side, his sword of light cutting through every obstacle, his presence a reminder that you're never alone. Your strength has carried you this far, and now heaven is carrying you further. The dreams you've held in secret, the ones you've barely dared to speak, they're not forgotten. They're alive, pulsing with divine energy, waiting for the moment to break into your reality. The universe is setting the stage, aligning the right moments, the right people, the right opportunities. You don't need to force it. Just keep nurturing those dreams. Keep believing in their power, because they're the seeds of a future that's already blooming in the spiritual realm. Your breakthrough is closer than you think. If this message is lifting your spirit, if it feels like a call to your soul, take a moment to like this video and subscribe. It's a way to stay rooted in this divine flow, to keep hearing words that remind you of your worth, your purpose, your miracle. Your presence here is a choice to step into the life you are meant for, and every step counts. The love you've been seeking isn't just a feeling, it's a state of being, a wholeness that comes from knowing you're enough. Whether it's a relationship, a deeper connection with yourself, or a bond with the divine, it's already on its way. You don't need to chase it or prove yourself worthy. You are worthy, and the love meant for you is being guided by a power that never misses. When it arrives, it will feel like a truth you've always known, a peace that settles into your bones. Your financial freedom is part of a larger tapestry, woven with threads of purpose and impact. It's not just about clearing debts or paying bills. It's about stepping into a life where you can create without limits, give without fear, and live with a heart full of possibility. The divine is preparing a shift, a moment where resources flow to you, not to burden you, but to empower you. You're meant to be a source of abundance, a light that shows others what faith can build. The signs you've been seeing, those repeating numbers, those moments when a stranger's words hit deeper than they should. They're not random. They're the language of the divine, speaking directly to your soul. You're being guided, moment by moment, toward a future where your purpose shines. Trust those signs. They're not tricks or illusions. They're the universe's way of saying you're on the right path. Keep going. In the days ahead, they'll grow clearer, pointing you toward your miracle. You've been shaped by your journey, but you're not defined by its hardships. Every challenge has been a teacher, every loss a lesson in resilience. Now, those lessons are becoming your strength, your wisdom, your light. You're not just surviving, you're becoming someone who can guide others, someone whose story shows that hope is stronger than fear, that faith is stronger than doubt. Your life is a canvas, and the divine is painting something beautiful with every step you take. The people who are meant for you are closer than you realize. They're not here to fix you or fill a void. They're here to walk with you, to share in the purpose you're building. You don't need to search for them or force the connection. The divine is guiding them to you, and when they arrive, it will feel like a moment planned long before you were born. Trust the timing. Your heart is ready, and so is theirs. The spiritual realm is buzzing with activity for you right now. Angels are moving, aligning opportunities, clearing distractions, preparing the way for your breakthrough. You don't need to see every detail of the plan. Just trust that it's unfolding. Say it now. I'm open. I receive it. Let your words carry your faith, because when you speak, the heavens respond. Your miracle is not a distant hope. It's a reality taking shape, moment by moment. The fears that have held you back, fear of failure, fear of not being enough, they're losing their power. Archangel Michael is standing guard, his presence a reminder that you're protected, that your path is secure. You don't need to fight those fears alone. The divine is dismantling them, replacing them with a confidence that comes from knowing you're guided. Step forward with courage. Your breakthrough is waiting, and it's closer than you can imagine. Your purpose is not a mystery. It's a calling etched into your soul from the beginning. The dreams you've carried, the passions that stir you, they're not random. They're the map to your destiny, the reason you're here. The universe is working to bring them into focus, to give you the tools, the opportunities, the clarity to live them out. You don't need to doubt their validity. They're yours, and they're leading you to a life of impact and abundance. The struggles you've faced have been heavy, but they've also been holy. Every moment you felt lost was a moment the divine was guiding you. Every time you felt weak was a moment you were being strengthened. Now, those struggles are giving way to a season of ease, where your path feels clear, where your heart feels light. You're not just stepping into a new chapter, you're stepping into a new life, one where prosperity, purpose, and peace are your reality. In the moments ahead, keep your heart open. A kind word, a new idea, a moment of clarity, these are the signs that your miracle is unfolding. They're not accidents, they're divine appointments, proof that the universe is working for you. You don't need to force the path. Just walk it with faith, knowing that every step is leading you to the life you were born for. Your breakthrough is here, and it's only the beginning. The universe has been whispering your name, orchestrating moments that led you to this very second, where a divine message waits to unfold in your heart. You've sensed it, haven't you? Those fleeting chills, those quiet nudges that made you pause, as if the world was trying to tell you something sacred. That's no coincidence. Archangel Michael has been guiding your steps, carving a path through the unseen, ensuring this moment finds you ready. Your spirit is stirring because heaven is speaking, preparing you for a transformation that will ripple through your life like light breaking through dawn. You've carried questions that linger in the quiet moments, why certain doors closed, why some dreams felt delayed, why your heart sometimes felt heavier than it should. Those questions weren't ignored. They were held by the divine, each one a thread in a tapestry being woven for your future. Every unanswered prayer was a moment of preparation, a chance for the universe to align something greater than you could have planned. Now, those threads are coming together, forming a picture of abundance, purpose, and peace that's ready to reveal itself. There's a strength in you that the world can't see, a resilience forged in moments when you thought you might break. You've stood up after falls, smiled through pain, kept moving when the path was unclear. That strength is your gift, a divine spark that sets you apart. It's not just about surviving, it's about thriving, about becoming someone whose life shows others what's possible. The universe is amplifying that strength now, turning it into a foundation for a breakthrough that will lift you higher than you've ever been. The distractions around you, the noise of doubt, the pull of fear, the chaos of daily life, are fading. Archangel Michael is clearing the static, sharpening your focus, protecting your spirit from anything that tries to pull you off course. He's whispering, your path is clear, your time is now. You don't need to fight for clarity or force your way forward. The divine is lighting the way, guiding you toward a moment where everything aligns. Your dreams, your opportunities, your heart's deepest desires. Picture a life where your mornings are filled with purpose, where your decisions feel guided, where financial worries no longer steal your peace. This isn't a distant hope, it's a reality taking shape, crafted by a higher power that knows your worth. The prosperity coming your way is more than money. It's freedom to create, to give, to live without the weight of lack. It might arrive as a spark of inspiration, a connection that opens a door, or a moment of clarity that changes everything. When it comes, you'll feel the divine hand behind it. You've wondered if you're enough, if your efforts matter, if your dreams are worth chasing. Let this be your answer. You are more than enough. Your heart, your faith, your persistence, they've been seen, counted, cherished by the divine. Every step you've taken has been a declaration of your worth, a testament to your purpose. Now, heaven is responding, aligning resources and moments to show you just how powerful you are. Your dreams aren't just valid, they're divine assignments meant to shape the world. If this message is sparking something in you, if it feels like a call to your soul, take a moment to like this video. It's a simple act, a way to say to the universe, I'm here. I'm ready. Your presence in this moment is a choice to step into the life you are meant for, and every choice you make toward it matters. The connections you've lost, the ones that left scars on your heart, they weren't your end. They were lessons, teaching you to value your own light, to trust your own path. The divine has been pruning your life, removing what no longer serves you to make space for relationships that honor your soul. Those meant for you are coming. People who see your worth, who walk beside you, who lift you higher. You don't need to chase them. The universe is guiding them to you, and when they arrive, it will feel like a gift from the heavens. You've felt a shift in your spirit lately, a restlessness that's hard to explain. Maybe it's the way certain moments feel heavier, more meaningful, or the way your dreams seem to carry messages. That's the divine speaking, stirring your soul to prepare for what's next. You're not imagining it. It's a spiritual awakening, a call to step into a life where your purpose is clear, where your actions ripple outward, touching lives you may never meet. Trust those feelings. They're the universe's way of saying you're ready. Your financial struggles have been real, but they're not your forever. The weight of not knowing how to make ends meet, the stress of stretching what you have, it's been heavy, but it's lifting. The divine is orchestrating a shift, a moment where abundance flows in ways that free you to dream bigger, to live bolder. This isn't about fleeting riches. It's about a prosperity that sustains, that lets you build a life of impact. Watch for it. A conversation, an opportunity, a spark that feels like divine timing. There's a rhythm to the signs around you, a pattern you're starting to notice. Maybe it's the way a stranger's smile feels like a message, or the way a random thought sparks a new idea. These are the divine's fingerprints marking the path to your breakthrough. You don't need to question them or wonder if they're real. They're guideposts leading you toward a future where your heart feels at home, where your purpose feels alive. In the days ahead, they'll grow clearer, showing you the way. The pain you've carried isn't a punishment. It's a preparation. Every moment of doubt, every tear you've shed, has been shaping you into someone who can carry the blessings coming your way. You're not defined by what hurt you. You're defined by what you've overcome. That strength is your foundation, the bedrock of a life where abundance and purpose flow together. The divine is turning your scars into stars, your struggles into stories that will inspire others to keep going. If this is speaking to your heart, if you feel a spark of hope igniting, consider subscribing to this channel. It's a way to stay connected to this divine energy, to keep hearing messages that remind you of your purpose. Your choice to stay here is a step toward the life you were born for, a life where miracles are your reality. Someone out there is feeling your presence, their heart stirred by a connection they can't yet name. They're part of this divine plan, a piece of the puzzle that will bring your purpose to life. You don't need to search for them or force the moment. Just stay open, because when they arrive, it will feel like a truth you've always known, a bond that fits perfectly into your journey. The divine is weaving those connections, and they're closer than you think. The spiritual battles you've sensed, those moments when fear felt like a wall, when doubt tried to cloud your vision, were real, but they're fading. Archangel Michael is your shield, breaking through every barrier, clearing the way for your breakthrough. He's whispering, "You're safe. Your path is secure. You don't need to fight alone." The divine is working, aligning every detail to bring you into a season where ease replaces struggle, where clarity replaces confusion. Your dreams are more than wishes. They're divine promises, planted in your heart for a reason. The visions you've held, the passions that keep you awake at night, they're not accidents. They're the blueprint of your destiny, the reason you're here. The universe is working to bring them into reality, aligning opportunities that will make them tangible. You don't need to doubt their size or scope. They're yours, and they're leading you to a life of impact. The weight of yesterday is dissolving, replaced by a lightness that comes from knowing you're guided. The mistakes you've made, the regrets you've carried, they're not your story's end. They're the soil where your miracle is growing, the foundation of a life where purpose shines. You don't need to be flawless to receive this blessing. You just need to be present, with a heart open to what's coming. The divine is rewriting your story, and it's beautiful. In the hours ahead, you'll feel it. A shift in your spirit, a clarity that feels like a gift, a kind word, an unexpected opportunity, a moment of peace. These are the signs that your breakthrough is unfolding. They're not random. They're divine markers, proof that the universe is working for you. You don't need to chase them. Just stay awake, stay faithful, and let the divine guide your steps. Your life is becoming a beacon of hope. The struggles you've faced, the victories you've won, they're shaping you into someone whose story will lift others. People will look at you and see what faith can do, what trust in the divine can build. Your journey is a testament to the power of resilience, a light that shows others the way through their own darkness. You're not just living, you're inspiring, creating a legacy that will outlast you. The energy around you is alive, pulsing with divine possibility. It's in the way the air feels different, the way your thoughts seem clearer, the way hope feels like a tangible thing. That's the universe at work, rearranging your reality to fit the destiny you were born for. You're not stuck or lost. You're being guided, moment by moment, toward a life where abundance, love, and purpose are your truth. Trust the process. The divine is crafting something extraordinary. You've been a light even when you felt dim. Every time you chose kindness, every time you kept going despite the pain, you were shining. Now that light is growing, amplified by a divine power that sees your heart. Archangel Michael is guarding that light, protecting it from anything that tries to dim it. He's whispering, "Your time to shine is here." You don't need to hide or shrink. Step into your brightness because the world needs your glow. The dreams you've carried in silence, the ones you've barely dared to voice, they're not forgotten. They're alive, pulsing with divine energy, waiting for the moment to break through. The universe is setting the stage, aligning the right moments, the right connections, to make them real. You don't need to force them or fear they're too big. They're the seeds of your purpose, and they're ready to grow into a future that's yours alone. The struggles you've faced have been heavy, but they've also been sacred. Every moment of doubt was a moment the divine was strengthening you. Every tear was a seed for your harvest. Now that harvest is coming, bringing a season where ease replaces effort, where clarity replaces confusion. You're not just stepping into a new day, you're stepping into a new life, one where prosperity and purpose flow like a river. In the moments ahead, keep your eyes open, a spark of inspiration, a kind gesture, a moment that feels like fate. These are the signs that your miracle is here. They're not accidents, they're divine appointments, proof that the universe is working in your favor. You don't need to force the path, just walk it with faith, knowing that every step is leading you to the life you are meant to live. The universe is weaving a story with your name at its center, a tale of triumph that's been unfolding since the moment you were born. You've felt its threads, haven't you? Those quiet moments when a song, a word, or a glance felt like it carried a deeper meaning, as if the divine was leaving clues just for you. That's not your mind playing tricks, it's heaven's hand, guiding you toward a breakthrough that's been written in the stars. Archangel Michael is walking with you, his presence a steady light, ensuring every step you take leads to the destiny you're meant to claim. Stay here, because the heavens are speaking and they're calling you forward. You've carried hopes that sometimes felt too fragile, dreams that seemed to flicker in the face of life's storms. But those hopes were never weak. They were seeds planted deep in your soul, waiting for the right season to bloom. That season is now. The divine is watering those seeds, bringing them to life with opportunities that feel like miracles, with connections that spark new beginnings. Your dreams aren't just possibilities. They're promises, etched in the spiritual realm, ready to unfold into a reality where abundance and purpose reign. The world has tried to define you by its limits, hasn't it? By what you didn't have, by who didn't stay, by what didn't work out. But those limits were never your truth. You are defined by the divine light within you, by the faith that kept you standing, by the love that still burns in your heart. The universe is rewriting that narrative now, replacing lack with prosperity, loneliness with connection, doubt with clarity. You're not bound by the world's rules. You're bound for a life where your spirit soars, free and unshackled. The battles you fought, those moments when fear felt like a mountain, when loss felt like a thief, were never meant to defeat you. They were training, grounds, shaping you into someone who can carry the blessings coming your way. Archangel Michael has been your shield, turning back every arrow, clearing every obstacle, whispering, "You are ready." You don't need to prove your worth or fight for your place. The divine has already declared you worthy, and now it's opening doors that no one can shut. Imagine waking each day with a heart unburdened, where financial stress is a memory, where your purpose feels like a fire that never fades. This isn't a dream to chase. It's a reality to step into. The prosperity waiting for you is more than numbers in a bank account. It's the freedom to live boldly, to create without fear, to give with an open hand. It might come through a single moment, a call, an idea, a connection, but when it arrives, you'll know it's the divine at work, fulfilling promises made long ago. You've questioned if your prayers reached the heavens, if your quiet pleas in the dark were heard. Let this moment be your answer. Every word, every sigh, every hope you whispered was caught by the divine. Those prayers are now becoming answers, taking shape in ways you might not yet see but will soon feel. In the days ahead, watch for it. A moment that feels like a gift, a conversation that carries divine timing, a peace that settles over you like a warm light. These are the signs that your miracle is here. If this message is stirring your soul, if it feels like a spark igniting your hope, take a second to like this video. It's a small act, a way to tell the universe you're ready for what's next, that you're open to the path unfolding before you. Your presence here is a choice to claim the life you were born for, and every choice matters. The people who've walked away, the ones who didn't see your worth, they were part of a divine pruning, making space for those who will honor your light. You don't need their validation to shine. The connections meant for you are coming, people who see your heart, who share your vision, who walk beside you with love and respect. They're not here to complete you. You're already whole. They're here to amplify your purpose, to be part of the legacy you're building. Trust the divine timing. They're on their way. You've felt a shift in the air lately, a subtle change that's hard to name. Maybe it's the way certain moments feel heavier, more alive, or the way your intuition seems sharper. That's the divine recalibrating your path, aligning your steps with a higher purpose. You're not imagining it. It's a spiritual awakening, a call to live with intention, to step into a life where your actions ripple outward, touching lives you may never know. Trust those instincts. They're guiding you to your breakthrough. Your financial freedom is a piece of a larger promise, a life where lack no longer holds you captive. The divine is preparing a shift, resources that flow to you, opportunities that align with your purpose, moments that feel like divine orchestration. This isn't about fleeting wealth. It's about a prosperity that sustains, that lets you build dreams, support others, and live with a heart free from worry. Watch for it in the days ahead. A spark, a door, a moment that changes everything. The signs you've been noticing, those numbers that repeat, those moments that feel like messages, they're not random. They're the universe's language, speaking directly to your soul. You're being guided, step by step, toward a future where your purpose is clear, where your heart feels at home. In the hours ahead, those signs will grow stronger. A kind word, a new idea, a feeling of peace that feels like a gift. They're proof that the divine is working, that your miracle is unfolding. The pain you've carried has been heavy, but it's been holy. Every moment of struggle was a moment of growth, every loss a lesson in resilience. Now, those lessons are becoming your strength, your wisdom, your light. You're not defined by what you've lost. You're defined by what you've gained, by the faith that carried you through. The divine is turning your pain into purpose, your trials into triumphs, your story into one that inspires others to keep going. If this is speaking to your heart, if you feel hope rising, consider subscribing to this channel. It's a way to stay connected to this divine energy, to keep hearing words that lift your spirit and guide your path. Your choice to stay here is a step toward the life you were meant for, a life where miracles are your reality. Someone out there is being drawn to you, their spirit stirred by a force they can't explain. They're part of this divine plan, a connection that will fit seamlessly into your journey. You don't need to search for them or force the moment. Just stay open, because when they arrive, it will feel like a truth you've always known, a bond that carries the weight of destiny. The divine is weaving those connections, and they're closer than you think. The spiritual battles you felt, those moments when doubt felt overwhelming, when fear tried to steal your peace, were real, but they're fading. Archangel Michael is your guardian, breaking every chain, clearing every obstacle. He's whispering, your path is secure. Your victory is near. You don't need to fight alone. The divine is working, aligning every detail to bring you into a season where ease replaces struggle, where clarity replaces confusion. Your dreams are not just hopes. They're divine blueprints etched into your soul for a reason. The passions that stir you, the visions that keep you awake, they're not accidents. They're the map to your destiny, the reason you're here. The universe is aligning opportunities to make them real, bringing resources and moments that will turn your dreams into reality. You don't need to doubt their size. They're meant for you, and they're ready to bloom. The dreams you've carried in silence, they're not forgotten. They're alive, pulsing with divine energy, waiting for the moment to break through. The universe is setting the stage, aligning the right moments, the right connections, to make them real. You don't need to fear they're too big. They're the seeds of your purpose, and they're ready to grow into a future that's yours alone. The struggles you've faced have been sacred. Every moment of doubt was a moment the divine was strengthening you. Every tear was a seed for your harvest. Now, that harvest is coming, bringing a season where ease replaces effort, where clarity replaces confusion. You're stepping into a new life, one where prosperity and purpose flow like a river. In the hours ahead, keep your eyes open. A spark of inspiration, a kind gesture, a moment that feels like fate. These are the signs that your miracle is here. They're not accidents. They're divine appointments, proof that the universe is working in your favor. You don't need to force the path. Just walk it with faith, knowing that every step is leading you to the life you are meant to live.